Hey everyone, here with some tips on number 28. And this one is in 4 sharps, so it really tests your ability to use the right hand B, left hand C sharp, right hand D sharp, right? We have to get used to that pattern when we're in keys of 4 sharps or more on the clarinet, all right? So that little right hand B, left hand C sharp, right hand D sharp. And this is a great one, you know, right in the first measure. You have to get used to that pattern. So this one, you're going to get used to it, doing it in so many times, so many places. There's obviously some places where you are going to slide from the D sharp down to the C sharp. They're printed in the music. Some of you may have an alternate E flat D sharp key, all right, like I do here. And if you have that on your clarinet, more and more clarinets now have this alternate E flat D sharp key. This is the time to use it, okay? So that you don't have to slide, all right? So absolutely you want to utilize your alternate E flat D sharp key here if you have it. If you don't have it, you're going to slide like it says in measure 14, for example, okay? You're going to pull your pinky down off the D sharp to the C sharp. So that's not a hard slide. So you can pull your pinky down off of there. If you have the alternate D sharp key, then you're just going to play that you're going to take it as it comes there. And then in the next measure, you're going to go to the D sharp on the left over here, okay? So if you have that alternate key, this is the etude to use it in. If you don't have it, you're going to pull your pinky down from the D sharp to the C sharp, okay? Yeah. You know, when you're working on this one, work it up slow. Have your metronome on the quarter note click. So, you know, you're gonna feel that quarter note click. Eventually, as you get more familiar with it, you get more fluid under your fingers, then you want to think a big 1. Okay, it's going to help make it more musical, I think, if you think in a big 1. And so keep that in mind as you're getting it a little bit faster and you're working it up. You're aiming to feel the downbeats. You're going to 1, 1, 1 in every measure, okay? So aim for that. I think it's going to help make it be a little more musically convincing, all right? You know, mark in if there's some places where, you know, you have to get a right hand C sharp or a left hand C sharp or whatever it is, go ahead and mark it in your music. You know, put a L there above it or an R. Go ahead and mark this stuff in. No one's seeing your music, so definitely mark that in. Measure 11. So here we've got, to get from the F sharp to the E sharp to the E natural. So there's 2 ways of doing that. You can slide up to the chromatic key from the C sharp, like I did there, all right? Or you can just flip it. You can play the F sharp normally and then flip to the E sharp. Okay? It's 50-50, you decide. You have to just make it sound as fluid and smooth as possible because it is under a slur. So for me, I tend to slide that. I feel like I can get it better than if I'm flipping from F sharp to E sharp. But it's going to be different for everybody. So you just go ahead and do what works for you there, okay? Yeah, at measure 44, we have this tricky spot, right? 43, 44. So we're, you know, in measure 44, the last B sharp, we're playing on the left here, and then we've got to get up to the G sharp with our left hand pinky. So now fortunately, there is a space between that last B sharp and the last note in measure 44, the G sharp. There is a little space there. So you can pick your pinky up maybe. You can lift your pinky up. There's some space, so there's no sound, and you lift your pinky up and get it on the G sharp key. Okay, so you could do that. It's one way of doing it. The other way of doing it is changing pinkies on the last B sharp. So you can see in measure 44, the last B sharp, I changed pinkies there. So while I was playing the last B sharp, I moved over here to the right pinky so that I could get my left pinky to the G sharp key, okay? There's no great way of doing that. That's just one of those spots. We run into things like this from time to time on clarinet. No great way of doing it. Again, you have to kind of pick a way that is going to be more successful for you. Try it both ways and decide which way you think is going to be best for you, you know, when you're under pressure, okay? Make sure you bring out the accents here at measure 55. So this little hemiola thing, bring this out where you got, right? So ba da ba da ba da da ba. You know, bring those out. Really kick those accents a little bit to bring out that hemiola there. Okay, it's kind of a cool spot because everything's felt, you know, in one all the way through, and then right here at the end you get this little spot where the accents are offset. The agogic accent within the measure is changed, and it's kind of a neat spot. So bring those accents out there. Overall, there's not a whole lot in way of printed dynamics. It's mainly phrasing according to melodic line. So that just means that as the notes go up, you get louder, and as they go down, you get softer. So like right in the first line here, just bring this out. Right, so measure 3 and 4. You know, just bring out that hairpin. And likewise throughout here, you can do things like that. But just move the ear through those eighth notes and bring out the printed dynamics, all right? Good luck.